करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूतेशयानम्.
Jai Gurudev. Let's start with the prayer. Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kansacharurnamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. We are at that place in this chapter in which you can clearly see that his mind is completely shrouded now. His mind is completely clouded. He doesn't know what to do. But if you notice, this is the way emotions work. So the first thing that he is saying is that it is me, first is that he is wrong. First is I am wrong. How can I do this? This is my father. This is my great grandfather. This is my this. This is my this. All this he's saying. So first thing what usually happens is that it is me who is wrong, and then how it changes is, when the blame is there, it usually changes like that only. Ki first is that I am wrong, and then after that it changes into you are wrong. Have you noticed that first when you feel पहले लगता है मैंने गलती की और अभी बाद में लगता है तुम गलती कर रहे हो. So right now we are at that place in the chapter in which we have seen that he is saying I cannot fight Krishna, I cannot fight. This is not possible for me to fight right now. And we start with the 36th shloka. Nihatya dharta rashtranak ka pritisya janardhana papamevashraye dasman hatvaitanatayatata yinah. Then next shloka we go. We do these two and the next two together. Tasman narhavayam hantun dhartarashtran swabandhavan swajanam hi katham hatva sukhinasyama madhava. So this is a continuation of the last time. What we did is basically he's saying that what will I achieve if I fight with them? These are our relations. How can we be happy by killing our own? These are all the people standing here for whom I am in the war, for whom I am fighting. So he has seen both the sides. He has seen one side of all the people who are standing. On the other side, his entire army, his relationships, his friends, his family members. And he's saying in this army, what is going to happen is, for what will I achieve if I fight? Maybe they will not remain, I will not remain, and I cannot kill them like this. Even if they are a relation, I cannot. So this we saw last time in the two shlokas that we did, in this he's just continuing his वो होता है ना, जैसे छोटा बच्चा नहीं होता है, उसको कुछ खो गया तो मम्मी बताओ कहाँ है. एक वैसा रहता है जिसमें there is some thing in wonder the small child does, कि ये क्वेश्चन का जवाब दो, ये क्वेश्चन. Same emotion comes in sadness, कि मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ. The same emotion comes in sadness. So right now he is so sad that the same emotion, and if you notice he is repeating the same things again and again. तो ये वाला तो हमने ये किया. निहत्य is like hatya, that wherever the word hatya comes, it is slain. So having slain sons of Dhritarashtra, what pleasure, what will I get? What am I going to get from this if they are killed? And so now he is now saying, what will I get? Now in the next two shlokas, he will say that, why these people are mad. Why should I kill them? They are not able to understand. So why should I kill them? Suddenly he will change this, and then not this, the next one, but then this one, he says that therefore, that even if they are sons of Dhritarashtra and they are but our own relatives, and how can I be happy killing the same people, Madhava? Tell me, Madhava, how can I be happy killing the same people? And he refers this like this, and then the 38th shloka, which we will do, is Yad yap yete na pashyanti lobo bahata chetasah kulakshaya krutan dosham mitradrohe japatakam. Now he has come to this point in his life where he's saying that these are bad people. They are, they are the people who have done lot of destruction to my family. They are greedy people. But Krishna, don't we understand that they are greedy? So what difference it is make? They are greedy, they are bad people. So we are at least intelligent. Why should we kill them? He has come to a point where he has also, see how his mind is logically telling the adharma is justified. And for many of us, this happens in our life. If it happens in your life, have you noticed that logically you know that this is wrong, but you justify it as right? पता है गलत कर रहे, पता है गलत कर रहे, लेकिन we justify it as right. And this is where he has come to a point where he is justifying to himself it is right. And then the next one is Kathanagyeyamasmabhif papadasmatrivartitum kulakshaya krutan dosham prapashyat birjanardana. And here he is clearly saying that this by the by the family, and by seeing all this happen and all these sins, and this is a question he's asking, how can I do this sin, Janardhan, how can I do this sin here? But surprisingly there is no answer. He will only go on, he will ask the question, he will only answer, and he will only go on and on. But here, see, if you notice this, it is almost, a lot of people for this have been asking me how to identify. Now you tell me, the doctor, if he sees a tumor in the body, so should he remove the tumor or keep it? You tell me, should he remove the tumor or he should keep it? Here in this particular family, there is a tumor in the body, and the tumor is adharma. The doctor has the ability to remove the tumor. The doctor has, you don't have the ability if you're not a doctor. The doctor has the ability. Now the doctor says, वैसे भी तो सब मरने वाले हैं, ये थोड़े जल्दी मर जाएंगे, ये थोड़ा सा जल्दी, he will die little earlier than, if I remove the tumor, he may live another 7 years. If I don't remove the tumor, he will die 7 years earlier. Finally, he is going to die. So what matter does it make the 7 years? How does it matter the 7 years? This is the logic which Arjuna is using right now to justify to Krishna that, why should I do this sin? These are all my relatives. This, even if they are tumor, it belongs to me. It is like the doctor saying, the tumor has come from his own body, from his own molecules, from his own atoms. So why should I remove his own body from this tumor? But there is one dharma, there is one adharma. And it is very clear here in this that there is. Now, if you are still confused, then you don't have Krishna in your life. Because here, he is totally confused. So, but he has Lord Krishna, he has Janardhan in his life, and he will make sure that he guides him. Because if you're confused कि कौन धर्मा है, कौन अधर्मी है, कौन धर्मी है, अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या सही है, क्या गलत है, then you should compare it to the doctor and the tumor. There is a cancerous tumor in this particular battlefield, and this has to be removed by the doctor, who is Arjuna. Now, Arjuna has lost the power of a surgery. He says, I cannot do this surgery. I cannot do this. So, what will anybody come and tell this doctor? He will say, what will you tell the doctor? If the doctor says this, कि मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ, He's the most famous doctor in the whole world. And what will you say? Are you crazy? You are capable of this. You have to do it. But he has lost his power. His surgery tools have dropped from his hands. His hands is shaking. His mouth is parched. His eyes are not able to see properly. And this is where he is right now. Mind is totally shrouded by this ignorance. Totally. Like when you're in a grip of ignorance, no one can justify this is, even if somebody tells you, bhai ye galat hai. Remember, like when you were 17 years old, 18 years old, the power of desires, the power of attachments, the power of unfulfilled desires used to pull you towards something negative. And even if there are parents guiding, teachers guiding, you could not understand. You used to feel they are against me. So now imagine this is such a delicate path for Krishna. Like, though Lord Krishna has kept, his chariot in front of Duryodhan and, Dronacharya and Bhishma, but now Arjuna is so powerless that if somebody guides you at this particular stage of life, will you listen? You will not be able to listen because you're in a spell of ignorance. Suddenly this spell of ignorance has come. Itna deep desire hai of not fighting, इतना deep desire है of thinking that अगर मैंने अपने द्रोणाचार्य और भीष्मा को मैंने मारा तो मेरे जन्म 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 तक मुझे गलत ये मिलेगा, पाप लगा जाएगा यहाँ पर जैसे बताया गया है. So what should Krishna do at this particular time when somebody has completely gone into deep spell of ignorance, darkness? इसी को कहते हैं ना तिमिर. इसी को कहते हैं, इसीलिए गुरु पूजा में देखेंगे तो बोलते हैं तिमिरान. मतलब कितना भी अंधेरा हो, आई नो यू विल रिमूव मी फ्रॉम दैट डार्कनेस. इसलिए गुरु पूजा में एक शब्द भी आता है ऐसे तिमिर. तो इसमें बोलते हैं कि कितना भी डार्कनेस हो, इट्स लाइक डार्कनेस मतलब अमावस्या रात, ऐसा डार्कनेस है वो तिमिर. बट मुझे पता है कि आप मुझे उसमें से निकालोगे. एंड अभी कैसे निकालोगे? इतने स्पेल ऑफ इग्नोरेंस में जब बच्चे आ जाते हैं या आपके मन में आ जाता है और आपको पूरा डिज़ायर है, पूरा अटैचमेंट हो गया है, कुछ इसे अटैचमेंट हुआ है ऑफ नॉट फाइटिंग, ऑफ अ कॉन्सेप्ट एंड लॉजिक. इनको अटैचमेंट ऐसे हो गया. बट कृष्णा हैज़ टू नाउ गेट हिम आउट ऑफ दिस एंड ही इज सेइंग दैट दे आर ग्रीडी, दे आर बैड पीपल, बट एटलीस्ट वी अंडरस्टैंड. नो, we to understand that they are like that. So can we stop this, please? Now another thing is ki should I follow the dharma and get killed in the battlefield? The second thing is, in that the doubt is, should I go towards the adharma? You understand kitna simple hai na? Running away has become so easy. So running away from dharma has become so easy for him. Just run away, now it is like, it is possible that they are also great warriors, Kauravas. And you remember na, kitni Akshani army hai unki, bahut 1 million more than them. So 11 Akshani army hai. So now it is like, should I run away from this situation? Itni par, जैसे कभी कभी ना Gurudev calls this as don't see intention behind other people's mistakes. Guruji says this कि दूसरे लोग गलती करते हैं तो हमें लगता है हमें भाग जाना चाहिए लोगों से. हमें ये लोगों से भाग जाना चाहिए, क्या फ़ायदा इनके साथ रह के. वी फाइंड रीजन्स टू रन अवे फ्रॉम देम. दिस इज़ वॉट ही इज़ फेसिंग राइट नाउ. कि छोड़ो कृष्णा, क्या बोल रहे हो? जनार्दन बोल दिया, माधव बोल दिया, सारे नाम बोल दिए और बोला कि छोड़ो यार, क्यों लड़ाई करनी है, छोड़ो भाई, तुम मेरे दोस्त हो, चलो चल के मस्त आराम से बैठ के आइसक्रीम खाएंगे. इनको लड़ाई करने दो, थोड़ा आपस में करने दो, हम जाएंगे थोड़ा लड्डू आइसक्रीम, तुम्हें जो जो अच्छा लगता है सब खाएंगे पिएंगे. बट लेट्स लीव इट. एंड इफ द सर्जन टेल्स यू लाइक दिस, व्हाट विल यू टेल द सर्जन? देयर इज अ मैलिग्नेंट कैंसर एंड नाउ यू हैव टू क्योर दैट. And the surgeon says, I can't do it. And when the surgeon can't do it, let me tell you that also, when it is his family. If that is why no surgeon is told to do an operation on his family members. He just guides the other people to do it, because if he's going to do, his hands are going to shake. because attachment overpowers him. And now Krishna is telling him in the middle of a war, there is, forget about all this and now fight. मतलब सोचो आप, and he is going to listen to Krishna. Like this is the biggest thing, that he is going to, and Krishna is going to convince him. If you have to convince somebody in this situation, just think, this is why it is called not Krishna. It is Lord Krishna, Bhagwan Krishna. That is why he is this way. Because अगर आप भगवत गीता ही देखोगे सिर्फ, आपको समझ जाएगा कि ये क्यों कृष्ण भगवान है, क्यों भगवान माने जाते हैं. बाकी सब छोड़ो, उनके जो भी है, ऑल द जादू एंड मैजिक दैट ही हैज़ डन, चाहे वो पूतना को लेके हो, कि चाहे गन्स को लेके हो, कि चाहे पता नहीं कितने सारे डेविल पीपल ही किल्ड ना. सो दैट्स वाई जनार्दन का मतलब भी वो है कि इट्स लाइक किलर ऑफ ऑल द इविल, स्लेयर ऑफ ऑल द इविल पीपल. Janardana. The other meaning of Janardan is Ardhan. Ardhan means request. So request for, I'm requesting you for some boons. I'm requesting you for some, some good things in my life. This is another meaning of Janardan. But here, so this is the place where we are. And, but it is getting more and more interesting. Now, from all that was happening and we were listening, now Arjuna has come to a point. And it is so interestingly जैसे बताया है भगवद गीता में, अभी तो बहुत रोने वाला है. It's like it doesn't end in 1 or 2. It has another 6-7 shlokas to go before we end. Because जब भी दुखी होता है ना आदमी, तो वो ऐसी बात करता है, लेकिन तुमने कल ऐसे किया, परसों तुमने देखा था, तुमने भी तो ऐसे बोला था, तुम्हारा ऐसा है, तुम्हारा वैसा है, उससे क्यों. This is the tone in which he's talking. And he's not going to end at one point. He's now justified to himself, I am doing wrong. And he's believed in it. उसने पूरा believe कर दिया कि ये गलत है.
अखिलं मधुरं श्रीवत्सांगं मनोरस्कं वनमाला विराजितं शङ्खचक्रधरं देवं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं.